Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to the last video that I will be posting before the great Black Friday of 2022. In tonight's video, we are doing a PM skincare routine featuring some new skincare releases. Stylevana kindly sent me over some new K-Beauty releases, and I also received the Alpyn Beauty Juneberry and Collagen Cream Cleanser. I've heard some of you really love this one. I have a few Round Lab products tonight, that review coming next week, and then I also bought the new Bubble Overnight Sleeping Mask. As always, timestamps and links are in the description box below if you are interested in a review of only one of these products. And I also have some really exciting news for the stylevana website. If you would like to shop their ongoing Black Friday sale, you can stack my discount code and get up to 20% off in addition to that. I believe it's 12% off if you're spending under $39 and 20% off if you are spending over $39. So definitely check that out. We're also going to chat a little bit in today's video about Black Friday and all of the anxiety around it. I have some thoughts. But let's go ahead and get into this routine before I wash off my makeup, which I don't know if I like today's makeup. Kind of tried to do a milk makeup inspired look, let's say that. It's that aesthetic of I just put some green eyeshadow on and it looks fantastic, but I don't know if it does. I don't know if I pulled it off. Anyway, I also wanted to share with you that I'm wearing a new sunscreen release from Nacific. This is a brand that I've tried a couple of their products from in the past. Anyway, this is their new Sun Essence SPF 50+, PA4+. I'll put up the video of applying this. It has, again, those new Korean beauty filters, and it applies really nicely as a consequence. It does also have some niacinamide and also kind of a surprising amount of a citrus smell. I don't know if that's going to appeal to everybody. I'm really starting to think that YouTube K-beauty trends might be different from Korean K-beauty trends. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, it's nice. I didn't even bother putting foundation on top of it. I feel like it actually is a really nice finish. But we're gonna wash it all off now. Let's try on this new Alpyn Beauty. This is not my first time trying this. I had seen quite a few of you in the comments talking about this product. You know I love Alpyn Beauty, so I knew that some of you really enjoy this cleanser. It's a cream, kind of cold cream based cleanser. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. It feels like you're applying a moisturizer, except it's got a little tiny bit of exfoliating parts to it. Not too harsh, nowhere near St. Ives, just a very gentle exfoliation. I was actually kind of nervous though, because I'll put the ingredients up and you'll see it contains some menthol, which is a cooling ingredient. And I tend to not like my skincare to feel cooling, but it is just the right amount. It doesn't feel irritating, it just feels cooling. I'm so happy with this. Oh, I'm trying to remove a tubing mascara with this. There's no point in doing that. That'll rinse off, as you all know. Oh, it's so nice. Not that I expected anything less, because I've talked a lot about Alpyn on this channel. I feel like they are a brand that is incredibly good at textures. I love the ingredients they use because they source them from their own location. They source them from Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And I always feel like that's an element of sustainability that is often missing from the conversation, probably because a lot of brands don't want to talk about how, sourcing ingredients from one location and from another and having it all shipped to be assembled into a final product is still using up a lot of resources. All right, be right back. I'm going to rinse this off. I feel like I don't know if this is supposed to be a first cleanser or a both cleanser, because I kind of feel like I don't necessarily need to cleanse again after using this. Anyway, I'm gonna double cleanse out of a precaution, but I kind of feel like you might be able to just use that as an all-in-one cleanser. Anyway, let's try the Skin 1004 Tea Trica BHA Foam. You've probably seen I did a huge review with this brand, but not this line. Oh my goodness, it's another tubular cleanser. This is the way their Centella foam is also, just comes out super thick. Oh, look how thick that is. This one has some salicylic acid, but a very low concentration, so we're gonna focus this over here where I have that breakout going on, and then I've got one here also. Anyway, Round Lab, yeah. I'm not sure every product from that brand is working out for me. I'm not. I've pulled the Birch products from my current routine, which is 3 sunscreens. I bought 3 sunscreens. And I also pulled the Mugwort line after watching my sweetie have a reaction. I don't know if she knows this happened yet. All right, I added some water so you can see the foaming. Yeah, anyway, it might be a really interesting review next week. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the time between this video and that one. Anyway, we'll try on these new products today. Yeah, I'm really excited about trying this. Let's see if this leaves my skin kind of stripped feeling. This is the first time I've tried this one. I'm back. I feel like my skin is a little bit more tight than I prefer, so I'm going to say this is probably more for oily skin types, which I think it's kind of in the name. It's pretty much what I expected, which is why what I grabbed as a toner today is the Round Lab Soybean Toner, which I do not feel is causing me any problems. In fact, I love this one. And what I'm going to do is grab my Haru Haru Wonder Ultra Fit facial pads and pour some of this onto these. This is an interesting toner because it looks like it will be a milky toner. Nobody saw that. It looks like it will be a milky toner, kind of like the Laneige or the Dr. Suvrical, but it's a lot more watery, so much so that you can actually put it in a spray bottle or make your own pads out of it. DIY toner pads. I actually love these. I love them. What is this? Why am I currently Jupiter? I have this great red spot. Maybe it's not that big. It's the tiny red spot of Saturn. I am Saturn. It would be so nice to always be surrounded by your own rings. And I do like the way that Round Lab does their ingredients. That will come in handy. That will come in tremendously handy when I go to do my review. While I have these on, you're gonna have to take me seriously for a minute. You're just gonna have to, because I also want to talk about Black Friday anxiety. I don't know if it is just me, but I feel a little anxious about whether I'm getting the best deal or not. I don't think it's just me, because I've seen some of you in my comment section saying, oh no, but will the discount go up on Black Friday? Why are these deals happening already? I don't know if I should buy today or if I should buy next week. If that applies to any of you, I just want you to know you are not alone. I am right there with you. I'm the kind of person who, if I go into the store and I have a $1 off coupon in my bag and I forget to take it out at checkout, I will be so mad at myself by the time I get to the car. I will not go back in the store. No, that would be some form of defeat that I will not take. But instead, I will take the form of defeat where I beat myself up all night long because I paid an extra $1 that I didn't need to. I honestly feel like I do this because even though I'm not in a terrible financial position anymore, I did grow up pretty poor. Poor enough that, you know, $1 actually, it did mean a lot. But yeah, those were formative years for me, and I kind of feel like I carry some of those mentalities with me into the present. Here's the thing. I truly believe that if you are shopping these brand deals in the month of November, I think you are getting among the best of the deals. There are certain brands that I think are going to have better sales on Cyber Monday. We talked about it in that video more, if you want to see my last year's recap. But I think that even in saying that, it's probably only going to be a 5% difference, maybe 10%. So I'm done toning. I'm going to let this continue to sink into my skin while we try on the reformulated Purito Centella Green Level Eye Cream. The only reason I'm all confused looking around in front of me is because I actually have the old version of this as well. I've also tried this before today's video, and I will say I think the texture is improved. I do think the texture is improved. I'm kind of applying a lot of this because I feel like I look really tired, so I'm going to also use my Medicube Ajar Booster H? That's what it's called, Booster H. This product surprises me though. For some reason, I feel like Purito is a brand that I expect to have fragrance-free products, and yet there are some essential oil ingredients in this. I don't really know why. It surprises me. But also, ooh, look at all those peptides, medecasic acid, medecasocide, asiaticoside. Ooh, it has nice ingredients. And thankfully, it doesn't have too strong of a smell, so I do think the essential oils are probably low in this. Not that that necessarily means anything if you have allergy, you know, it's always the catch with essential oils. And on the topic of K-beauty and Black Friday sales, I'm gonna say this. I think that it's so hard to figure out when is the right time to make those orders, because what I've noticed with K-beauty is some product prices will go up and then others will go down. So much so that I've placed an order one day and the very next day I've gone back on the site, looked at the prices and went, oh my gosh, I could have saved $4 on this product. And like I just said, I beat myself up over that. However, I've taken the time to look more into my full order and realized that other products are now $4 more expensive. And I think what I'm trying to say here is I've noticed that it's very hard to predict Korean beauty product pricing in particular. However, you are always getting a good deal compared to, you know, Western products. I mean, this is about $10 on the stylevana website, a full ounce of eye cream for $10. For $10. Before the extra 20% off, you know, K-beauty, it's just the prices are so good that I think that's what I'm going to try to focus on, because I too am going to be placing more K-beauty orders than I already have. And by the way, this has already happened to me just a couple of weeks ago. With the Singles Day sale, I realized I could have saved a little bit of money, but also my order is so good. It's so good compared to even drugstore product pricing. I know that you all know you cannot get a half ounce of a good eye cream in the US for $5, for $4 with the discount. I know you know you can't. Point being, if you are sharing my anxiety over whether you're gonna get the best deals or not, I would say, you know, we're gonna win some, we're gonna lose some, but we're still shopping at the best time of the year. We're still getting amazing deals. Okay, so next up is the Round Lab Cica Pine, which was difficult for me to get my hands on. But a lot of you said you wanted to see a review on this line, and I see why. It does contain LHA, so this is kind of an exfoliating routine tonight. Some LHA, which is a cousin, if you will, of BHA. Once again, let's focus that where I'm breaking out. You know what surprised me? I feel like lately I've been enjoying LHA more than BHA. And then we are finishing up tonight's routine with the new Bubble Overnight Hydrating Sleep Mask. This one, I've only patch tested this so far. I don't know how it's going to go because it does have some mandelic acid in it, but again, it says their focus is hydrating. I know their line is kind of more for younger skin, so I'm also hoping that this is gentle. Maybe don't copy tonight's routine. Check in with me in a few days and see how my skin is doing. Hopefully it is doing better. Oh, this is light. Yeah, this is kind of a lighter product. I thought this was going to be a heavier sleeping mask. That makes it buff into my skin really easily, but I, with my dry skin, might need a second moisturizer on top of this one. Well, my friends, that's it for the November new skincare releases. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're shopping the Black Friday sales, I hope you have a wonderful time shopping. If you are celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you all next time.